Awesome. Thanks, Haley. So I am going to be passing the mic to Charlene so she can introduce our next speaker. So Charlene, are you there? Are you ready to go?
I think we're letting Haley do that part and then I will step in. I think that's how we're doing it.
Haley, my bad.
Yeah, okay, all right. Hey, no, we're all in this together, ladies. This is how we do it.
Is Lauren Powers, and we are really excited to have her here. Lauren, I should have just made you co-host so you can share your screen if you need to. Just grateful to have everybody here. Grateful to have Charlene here. Charlene, if you will please introduce Lauren and tell us about Lauren and how amazing she is.
Well, I can tell you, Haley, one of the things is I think Lauren has the power to make friends everywhere. You know, she came into the community and she instantly became so good of a friend to so many in the community already. And so I'm thrilled to have her here with us, for her to be a part of this. I know she's, now that she's co-host, she's probably going to come in and try to reset her screen. So we'll give her another minute. I know she just walked out and so she'll walk right back in. Awesome. But let me tell you a little bit about Lauren. And I think this is what's powerful about having your tribe. And ladies, as you've heard the last couple of days, you know, your tribe really is your vibe. And you have to be so selective of that. And so I'm excited for you to meet Lauren Powers. You know, she is a celebrity, the queen of fitness. She has not only been in the business for as long as 10 years of championship titles as a heavyweight bodybuilding icon. She's actually been an icon in her brand, and she has partnered up with people like Harley Davidson. She has partnered up with people like Jennifer Lopez. I'm reading her list, Lady Gaga, Jamie Foxx, Nick Jonas, Jennifer Hudson. So she knows what she's talking about when she's saying your brand can make you money. And I think a lot of us miss that as we look at our brand and, you know, we have so many things that are in our way, but I am going to let you have her thunder as she comes in and really pours into you today during her presentation. A couple of other accomplishments is that she has a #1 book in 98 categories and has been #1 in 11 countries. And it's Beneath the Muscle. And she obviously was so kind to autograph one for me, and I've read through it. And it's just a journey of how many of us struggle with finding out who we are. And, you know, as she talks about having your brand make you money, I think it's a personal journey that I can't wait for her to pour into each one of you. She's been on Fox. She's been on Bravo. She just had a movie released with her in it. MTV. She's been on Amazon, iHeartRadio. She has been in movies, music videos. She has just this long resume. And so on the freebie page of WEN Summit, you will see all her free offers that she's giving to the community. And I want to encourage you to take that and sign up. Her information is in the chat. The team is taking care of it and putting it in there. Connect with her, reach out to her, and just know that she too has understood the journey of entrepreneurship as she has maximized her opportunities of being a world-class recognized icon in health and fitness and in brand and having brands pay for her. So Lauren, I just want to double check with you. I think you're in, you've got your screen up. I am honored to be a friend, to be part of this circle. Haley, thank you so much for having Lauren be our celebrity presenter today. This is a big deal for me to be able to listen to her and learn from her myself. So thank you so much, Lauren. I'm going to let you take over the screen and present.
Yay. Thank you guys. Thank you for having me. Haley, I'm new to the group. Char brought me in, obviously. And as I mentioned earlier, I hired her like a week ago, and here I am already speaking. And so she's a go-getter, talk about take action. It's like insane. So I really don't do PowerPoints, to be transparent with you guys. I usually am on stage live. So the more interaction I can have with you ladies, and I believe there's a gentleman in here as well, the better. I feed off your energy. So that would be exciting for me. I did have a PowerPoint. I'm not great at it, so bear with me. But I didn't want to miss, because I know visual things really help you kind of take in what's going on, because I'm going to talk about, and maybe my dog might chime in as well, like Suze did. Suze, you're good. You're good. Millie, Coach Millie, she's part of my team. I just bring her in and we just roll with it. So no need to be sorry about all that. Let me share my screen and see if I can actually pull this off. Can you guys see that?
Yes.
How about right there? You can, okay, awesome. That's going to help because today I want to talk about and ask you a question right before we get started. Who's ready for a brand new you? Notice brand, a little play on words. Like what Char was saying, through my journey, I did this alone, and it took me a long time to get where I'm at because I didn't know, I didn't have a system, or I didn't have a process. I didn't have coaches. I didn't have like all this stuff that we have today to get things going to be like a celebrity icon. I kind of just winged a lot of it. A lot of it worked, some of it didn't, but I'm here now to share kind of my story, how I did it, what my messaging is, and how I can do this for you so you don't have to suffer kind of what I went through and get from A to Z. Because let's face it, is your brand making you money? That is the bottom line, right? I heard Sue's, a couple of these people saying, if you're not making profits, you're not in business. So what are we doing, ladies? It's all about at the bottom line. I mean, it's great. I'm guilty of this. I gave everything away. I'm known as being so generous. But Char's like, what's making you money? And I'm like, that's right. Everything should be making you money because it's your time, it's your expertise, it's who you are. So I really go dive deep into, when I talk about brand, yes, we're talking about image, all of these things, and a logo. You can see my logo there. I share it with you. It's because, yes, it's everywhere. I wear it on my shirt. It's on my car. I'm going to show you this. It's a speaker on Health from the Heart. I have the little icons. Fit, Fierce Female kind of sums it up. I use purple. That's royalty. So in my coaching programs, yes, you need a logo. You need all these things to brand yourself, but it's a lot more than that. For example, what are you doing on a daily basis? I use everything I have to get my name and my brand out there. And as Char mentioned, it's everywhere. I put my brand in motion. It's on my Escalade. It's on the Mercedes. And you don't think I get attention of people like it inbox me? They see my truck. I actually on the freeway see people leaning out their windows, taking pictures of me as I'm flying down in traffic. And then who knows, they contact me. What do you do? What's this? I saw your car. You know what I mean? So don't miss these opportunities that are available to us to get your name, your brand, your logo, whatever product, services you're selling, everything could be used. And I'm the queen of that for sure. Let's see, I've got the cars, because, let's face it, Cadillac doesn't pay me to drive around on the freeways. Mercedes isn't paying me. And certainly Harley, well, they actually sponsor me. That's another thing. I talk about how to use your brand to get sponsorships and sponsorship packages. They put all these fancy lights on my motorcycle, all the bling, and they call me the bling queen. And, everywhere I go, people want to see. And what do I do every time I park my Harley? I put my business card right there. So people want to know who I am, what I do. They can just call me. It's just another opportunity to get your name out there. What I got there. Here's another thing. I use everything. There's the bike, the power hour. You can see behind me. I literally put my name in neon lights, like literally. There's one of my booths. I'm promoting my book, my picture. Health, you see, as we go into this, you'll see that is my niche. That's my lane. But what I do, ladies, is I take whatever your business is, product or service, and we go there and we dive deep so that you can be recognized everywhere you go. Should I admit Jessica here? You got that, Haley? Okay, even my dog, speaking of dogs, even Coach Billy, there she is branded in her sweatshirt. She's on the purple mat. She's got the weights there. She coaches my clients. She's involved, and I just make it fun. So brand everything. This is the name of the game. Another thing, here's the thing that I want, I'm not trying to, throw this in your face, but these companies are finding me. I'm not searching out for them. And that's the difference, because my logo and my brand and my persona and all the character and all the things I've got to do over the years has made me so iconic in the industry that now these trusted brands are asking me, hey, how can we pay you to wear our product, our service, take our drink, whatever it may be. Right, Char? So here's a really cool thing, you guys. I want to offer this actually while I'm just rolling. So I'm just speaking from the cuff here, but this is amazing. If any of you ladies want to work out with me, I know working out is not fun and we're very busy. We don't have time, but this is a way to work out in 20 minutes and it equals 4 hours of training. So I'll say that again, in 20 minutes, and you actually burn 700 calories. It's an EMS suit. It's a state of technology. You see my logos on the suit there. They're making that for me because I told them I don't want to wear their logo on it. I want my logo on it, right? So every time someone sees me or they take videos and it's on social media, what have you, there's my logo again, Lauren Powers on everything. So that's really fun. That's one of the gifts I'm going to have later as well, is if you want, if you're local to me, I'd love to get you in the suit. Shar, you're doing it with me on Tuesday, by the way. So get ready, girlfriend. Okay. Another one, another trusted brand. Again, they sought me out. This is Euphoria. Some of you may or may not have heard of this. I'm a celebrity ambassador of the product. It's based on DNA. So this is the VIP of supplements, because my brand, again, is health and wellness. That is my lane. Again, we dive deep on whatever your lane is, but I'm sharing this is how I did it. And this one is amazing. I was endorsed by so many products, you guys, over the years of being a 10-time champion and blah, blah, blah in the fitness industry. I say that lightly, it was a lot of work, but I want to get to the point. But this product, I actually said, okay, I want to endorse this one because it's based on science. We take swabs of your cheek and the DNA. You get a 40-page report. You see if you have the genes on from 2 of your parents, 1 of your parents. It's just very high tech. It's very technical. I take it. I've been using it over 1.5 years. And it's something I put my name and proud to put my name on it. But yes, does it monetize? Back to our thing, is your brand making you money? Yes, Char wouldn't let me endorse any products that don't monetize on the back end. So there you have it. This is a fun photo. Again, another product found me, and I had them paint my Harley. We put Bling Queen, Zing Queen on there. They made me a custom costume that I'm wearing. I fly around wearing a cape. I've been at, this character was created from scratch, literally. I'm like, how can I stand out in all the noise? There's a million fitness girls and guys at these big expos and these huge things with Arnold Schwarzenegger, the big Olympia in Las Vegas. I'm like, I don't know, my brain just goes crazy. I'm like, let me do something different. Let me dress up like a superhero. And I literally had bodyguards, you guys, with the earpieces, the whole thing, which went to nothing, by the way. It was just like props. Escort me down the red carpets and all these aisles. And you think people noticed who I was? Who's that? Coming down with bodyguards and a costume with a name everywhere. People were like, there's Lauren Powers, there's Lauren. My name was a buzz. And I literally created this from nothing. So if I can do it as the message, I can do it for you. That's kind of what I'm sharing here. But it was fun. And it works, you guys. It works. People, they love celebrities. And oh my gosh, I signed so many autographs. I signed people's arms. People were crying when I walked up. And it still happens to this day. It's almost like if I'm the Beatles or something, when I show up at some of these events, oh my God, people like, and I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay? And these girls are crying. It's just crazy. But that's kind of built to that level through the years of doing what I do. And it's called branding. Who am I? Again, you guys, don't let the muscles scare you. I've had this problem with shifting from the fitness industry into, women professionals like this, coaching entrepreneurs, this whole area of different women. They see me and they're like, well, that's great. Yeah, Lauren's done all these things, but how am I going to do that? So I put it right out there, a little disclaimer, don't let the muscles scare you. These are just some of the things I've done. Again, I take you from where you are to where you want to be, and we brand everything from the A to Z and close that gap. But just so you know a little bit about my credentials and where I've come from and why I do what I do, let's just look at the title, your custom physique designer. Okay, I came up with that. I get downloads like Char. It's like, oh my gosh, this is so I stand out. How does that sound? Let me just ask you a question. How does that make difference from a personal trainer, right? You've got a personal trainer and then, oh no, there's Lauren. She's my custom physique designer. You see that? Just a little twist of words. And it changed everything. Now I'm VIP, I'm high ticket. People, pay a lot of money to train with me. And just for that little tweak, because I am a 10-time bodybuilding champion. I'm an international bestseller, as Char said, and my book is right here. I'm going to have a freebie as well. Everybody gets a copy who's listening. I'm excited to give that. It went to a bestseller in 98 categories. I didn't even know there was 98 categories, but apparently there is. I've been able to be an actress and model. And then here's another thing. Since the personal trainer is so flooded, I just created Faith and Fitness Queen. And you can see the logos on the bottom of the screen here. Again, all my slides are branded, literally. So it's in your face, in your face. And people may not do business with you today, but believe me, when they're ready, they're like, either they want to level up their faith or their health, what have you, they're going to remember some of this stuff because I'm in your face, literally. Yeah, Shar actually mentioned too, I've really, just because of who I am and what I built for myself through this branding process, is now all these celebrities I've got to personally work with. And I share this with you, one, for credibility, but two, it's because if you think about it, there's a million bikini girls in LA or Hollywood, if you will, that can play these parts and with all these celebrities. And for whatever, I was 58, you guys, in bikinis with Jennifer Lopez, with Katy Perry. I'm in a little bra top with Lady Gaga. I mean, the things I get to do are so amazing because I've used who I am, what I have already. This wasn't a stretch for me to be able to be in bikinis at this age, because that's what I am. So wherever you are, it doesn't even matter whether you're, selling social media or you're quilting, whatever it may be, you can actually level up to be a celebrity icon as well, especially with YouTube. And I know a lot of you ladies are on YouTube. And then, you have a chance to be on all these things. They've called me. That's the beauty of a lot of this stuff. Yes, do I audition? Yes, I have to play the roles, but I've got to have stories on my life. I've had 9 camera crews come into my house for E! Hollywood. I've had HBO called me to be on Brian Gumbel Real Sports. They flew me to New York, first class limos. Like, all of these things are out there. But if I didn't take the risk and made myself stand out as a fitness guru and a faith and fitness queen and all these things I've created along the way, none of this stuff would have happened. So I'm really absolutely adamant. My passion and my purpose is to share all this stuff with you, because let's think about it. What is your brand saying visually? I want you guys to think about that. What is your brand saying visually? These are things we're going to break down and go through when you work with me on the back end. Again, I have a whole team. It's not just me. I've done all this stuff by myself. So can you imagine with a team where you can go? I mean, Char's like, yes, because it's exciting. It really is. And I'm so excited to get results for some of you guys when you're ready to do this. Because then again, how visible are you? Like I've heard Suze and some of the others talk about, we got to be on LinkedIn. We have to be on Clubhouse. We have to be on these things. It's so, because of COVID, it's so noisy. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's just a lot of action going on these platforms. So how are you standing out from the masses? This is serious stuff, you guys. And how are you monetizing? Because how are you making money? Literally, that's at the end of the day. I have to share a story. I was next to Shar at a big E-Women event, and she's like, "Are you making money sitting here and eating a piece of chicken?" And having a lunch. And she's laughing, because it really made me think about it, because it's so true. We spend so much time doing all these things that maybe we shouldn't be doing. Everything on the back end and everything in our tensions, it's not always about money. Like I said, I've done all this stuff and gave so many things away, but that doesn't pay my mortgage, ladies. Let's just get real. So where are we at? My clicker isn't working. So there, you know what? And the bottom line, this is a little harsh, a little direct, but I think Sue said it too in a different way. But if you are not monetizing or converting, you are not in business. If you're just giving everything away, I'm guilty of this, been there, done that. I know it hurts. You're not in business. So let's figure out a way to brand you where you can be a celebrity in your own business. And it doesn't matter what it is. It starts with mindset, and you have to understand you are worth it. I deal with so many professional women that they still have such of those limiting beliefs. Like, well, who am I to call myself a celebrity? Who am I to, I'm not enough. I'm too old. I'm too fat. I'm too skinny. I don't have time. Like, I'm too busy. I mean, I've heard every single limiting belief there is over the course of this. And none of it, it's all nonsense. We take that, shift your mindset. And I know every coach talks about mindset. Why? Because it is everything. And I think all you ladies know that. If without that, without the right mindset on anything we do, it's not going to work. So we really dive into that, because we all know that what? Thoughts become words, words become what? Actions, and actions become habits. So we have to change this to thinking, and even I had to work on this, how to monetize my brand and not just be endorse all these things for free, because you can monetize it when you're branded correctly. Again, see the logos there. And then so when we take all this and when you work with me, there's 5 areas that we're going to power up, or again, another play on words, power up your brand. And not just physically, again, that's my specialty, health and wellness, but it's more than that. It's physically, it's mentally, it's financially, emotionally, and spiritually. It is all of it, ladies, on how to really encompass who you are deep down in your core. What is your vision? What is your dreams? How do you want to show up to the world and be the celebrity, claim being a celebrity and own it? That's the difference. You know, we can hide behind rooms and, you know, I had trouble getting on my camera here, but I wasn't hiding. I was just having technical difficulties because this isn't my lane. To do all this kind of stuff, but there it is, because you are the brand. So again, we work with professional photographers. We make, you know, your image. People buy, people they what? Know, like, and trust, right? So people have to relate to you, like you, and trust you in order to hand over 25,000, 100,000 a year, whatever your coaching programs may cost, whatever your product or service is. It's an investment. And this one, health is your wealth. This is my brand message, you guys. And I know you've heard it before, but it's so important, especially now. And if you don't mind, I'm going to share a little personal story. I actually just recovered from having COVID, and I got so sick. I'm going to get emotional. For 3 weeks, I was alone. I was quarantined. People treated me like I had the plague, and it was scary, but it really made me dive deep into, I'm going to take a sip of my tea. I'm losing my voice. How important your health is. Because I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I could be in a $10 million mansion. I could have a helicopter on the roof. I can have Lamborghinis and limos outside and Harleys and all these things. But guess what? Absolutely none of it mattered because I physically could not get off the couch. So it just deepened my core message. This is it. This is what I'm branded with. And I'm here to share with you guys, seriously, if you're not taking your health seriously, without it, really, what is all your wealth? What does all this really mean? All the copywriting and all the social media platforms and your LinkedIn profiles and all this stuff that we do as entrepreneurs that we have to do, I get it. But if you don't feel good and you don't have that inner confidence and you don't have that drive to keep going, and literally if you can't get out of bed because you're sick, then what does it matter? So I'm just here to really drive that message home because I just went through it. I literally tested negative like a couple of weeks ago. I jumped on a plane to Dallas, and that's where I saw Shar at the Women conference. And I lost 30 pounds, you guys. Don't recommend it. Not a good diet. I have a whole nother program for that. So this is another brand message. Tony Robbins actually helped me with this, and you can kind of see that his flair in here. Just being direct. Lose your belly and not your mind, and master your mind to lose your belly. Yeah, thank you. I see Tracy give me thumbs up. Yeah, I think that just kind of like sums things up. It's exciting. It's got a little, you know, ring to it. And these are things, again, that's part of the branding, and everyone is unique. And I believe having a unique message like something like this, it elevates you, and again, to stand out from the noise. What else do I have here? Because let's face it, without your health, I talked about it, nothing else matters. And today, especially, the water we drink, the food we eat, the supplements we take, all of that is not like it used to be. It just isn't. You have to have hacks and be on top of these things. There's so much research out there. But even the water, like I have a $4,000 machine I have to drink my water from. I mean, like there's just all the supplements. I do the DNA thing. I mean, there's just so many things, you guys, that we have to stay on top with, because without it, health and wellness, self-care, and then having transformation, so we can keep going. And being branded is awesome, but if you can't show up on virtuals like this, or on live stages, or on cameras, crews to work with, you know, Justin Bieber, what good is it? I'll give you a quick example. I had a director calling me going, you just got casted in a feature film. Where are you? Hair and makeup's looking for you. Wardrobe's looking for you. I'm sitting on my couch, could barely even answer the phone. And I'm like, I have COVID, and I couldn't work. So if I can get it, anybody can get it. So you guys be careful out there. I'm just saying. All right. How are we doing so far? Can I get a thumbs up for everybody? It's hard to see you guys. Thanks, Haley. Thanks, PJ, Tracy. Yes. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I just want to make sure we're tracking here. Almost done. But my secret sauce. Who wants to know my secret sauce? I need to share. Show of hands. So you guys give me some. How did I do this? How do I get J-Lo calling me to work with her? How do I get Lady Gaga, working with me all day? All these exciting things. It's at the end of the day, really, you guys, this is the same as any branding or coaching thing. It's just 3 basic steps. And I broke it down super simple. You just have to make a decision. You have to decide. We talked about it, that you're worthy, that you deserve this, that I've got the most amazing product or service. I'm the best coach, whatever it is. You have to own that, know it, and make a decision and go for it. It's stepping out of the box. It's taking risk. Yes, it's trying to be different, all of that. But once you make a decision, then it's game on. You have to make a commitment. Take a stand for what you're doing, what you believe in, what you know you can impact and influence other people. And once I realized this as well, personally, because being a competitor and on stage, it's all about you. It's all about your food, your diet, your tan, your bikini, your muscles, all the things, right? You don't have to think about anybody else but yourself. But once I flipped and became a coach and a mentor, it's nothing to do with me. It's all how I can serve others and get them results. So I made a commitment right then and there that it's not about me. I've been there, done that. Now what can I do for you? So I believe that all you ladies are very generous. You come from the heart and you want to serve and make an impact and influence for other people, whatever that may be, but you have to take a stand and stay committed. And then this is my favorite one, because boom, take action, right? We have to implement. Can I just share with you, since I've been in this whole arena, how many entrepreneurs I have met that own so many programs of so many coaches, and a couple of my friends, I'm not even kidding, literally, I'm just not going to drop names, but went bankrupt because they bought every single program. You know the ones. They just buy. It's so exciting. The coaches does a great job. The speaker, they get you enrolled. You run to the back. You just give them your credit card. We've all seen it. I'm guilty of doing it once because I didn't take action. It wasn't the program for me. It was, modules and all these things. And that's not the way I learn. But how many of us are guilty of getting all excited and then we don't implement? I'm totally guilty, but that's where it's at. You've got to implement and take action. And that's pretty it, you guys. Step 1, 2, 3, decide, commit, and take action. And this is with anything. And this is part of the branding, part of the coaching, part of the things that I offer. It's like a whole encompassing thing.
Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you.
Oh, Siri thought I was talking to her. Okay, let's see where we at. So now you're ready for the new you. You're just one decision away from a totally different life. You have to decide that one, you're ready, take action. Maybe rebrand yourself, relaunch. I've been there, done that many times, and I can help you do it as well. So who's ready for a brand new you by branding you? Show of hands, anybody needs rebranding or brand some more? Let's do it. But you've got to be ready to stand up and stand out from the noise. Hi, Denise, I like your hat. I love hats. And again, dare to be different. This because my personal claim to fame, I wasn't embarrassed, but my, standing out with the muscles and walk around with 15-inch biceps. You don't think people stare at me, talk about me, whatever, but I command attention, but I own it. And that's the difference. And that's that inner confidence. And these are things that I like to dive deep with people, because a lot of women I've met have missing that point. And that inner confidence, and just being able to get their message out, be clear about that, enroll people in their programs, whatever their goal may be. We just narrow it down, break it down, and really bet on yourself. This is the biggest part of it. That again, that goes for that belief, shutting off those limiting self-talk. We all have it. I have it. Oh my gosh, who do I think I am? I'm doing this. I got a red carpet in my home. I'm interviewing celebrities, all this insane stuff. But you know what? Why not? Why not you? Why not? You deserve it. Why not? Go for it. So if you're ready to go for it, let's jump on a call and take off. there I am with got this big Russian on my back, just going for it. Was I afraid to death? Absolutely. Was I higher than all the other jumpers because we knew the pilot? Absolutely. Did the guy go? We jumped out of the plane, started doing master rolls and all this stuff. By the time I hit the ground, I literally had to throw up because we did so many crazy things. But they looked at me, they're like, oh yeah, they just made a judgment. She loves adrenaline, let's do it. Was it a blast? Absolutely. But the moral of the story is, just believe in yourself, ladies. And if you're ready to make a change, literally mainly with your health, again, that's my favorite thing to really get results for people, because I love to see them just level up every area of their business, not just, put on muscles. It's not about that. It's some of my programs, we really dive deep on hydration and stress levels and, how do you feel physically? What are your goals? We talk about supplementation, the diet word, all of that kind of stuff. And so you can feel better, do better, level up in all areas of your business. And all I want you to do is get your little phone out, scan this. I made it real simple. I believe they're going to probably put it in the chat. I can't even see the chat for some reason. But anyways, scan this, jump on that. Let's jump on a call. It's free. I normally get $500 for these, you guys, because I really dive deep and break it down, what your vision is, what your passion is, what your purpose is. We go and so how I can help you with my team. If I can't, that's great. I make a new friend. But if I can, I'm here for you. And I've changed a lot of lives through this process. And if you guys want to be on my podcast, that's also a big thing. Char, make sure you note down Charlene will be on it on Tuesday. She's my next guest. So you guys want to put that in your note. Just see Miss Charlene on there. That's Tuesday, noon Pacific. And here's in closing, more of my branding: be strong, be fierce, and be you. Mic drop. Boom. Speaking of branding, here's my logos.
They're already getting your round of applause. I love it. Didn't even have to cue them. They were ready. They love that. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Yeah, I just share all this stuff, and I'm just trying to get organized because I've done so many things and I've been down so many roads, but I've always recreate this thing alone. And now with this huge team, it's just so much easier. And I'm sure everyone on here knows we can't do it alone. And just to get to the level that I've been, I'm very blessed. I'm very grateful. I have my faith big time in order. And I think once I did that and I changed my priority and make God my CEO, whoever you believe in, it's cool, but that's who I believe in. My whole life changed. Everything's leveled up. And it got me through COVID. I had people praying for me at church. Like, it was just amazing. I've been through so much personally just in the last couple of months that I just feel this total desire to share everything I have and let everyone else, have some of the success that I've had. And we all are celebrities. Let me just say that, I mean, we have that confidence. We can call ourselves a celebrity. Yeah, I've worked with celebrities. Everybody says I'm celebrity. Chars like always builds me up. And that's great. It's still, not the easiest thing to accept. I'm not gonna lie, this stuff, it's kind of a weird thing that, yeah, I walk the red carpet and it's working with all these people, but they're just people. We're just people. But my message is so clear. It's in that health and wellness thing, because without it, none of this matters. Ladies, my gosh, please listen. I don't know if you've experienced COVID or you are in Mel there. It is not a thrill. And I believe I'm probably the healthiest person I know because of all the stuff I do and all those products and supplements I endorse. And they all do monetize, which is my message. But it still got me. And I believe, because I interviewed a lot of women at eWomen, and someone there I know had it, because that's how I got it. And it doesn't matter your age, your sex, your religious beliefs, your political belief, like, boom, I was down. And again, we need to take our health so seriously. Put your faith first, your fitness there, hence the Faith and Fitness Queen, another plug for my brand. and go for it. So I'd love to answer any questions, or I'm here for you guys. I'd love to jump on a call, more branding, and just see where you're at. I don't know any of you. I'm new to this group, and surprise, it's Tish. You're so cute. I just love it. Look at Haley's hat. You guys are amazing. Have fun, and you got to have fun.
Thank you,
yes.
Lauren. there are several women going to resonate with you in this room for sure.
I
As
hope
far
so.
as the branding and standing out, we might have a little problem with that. Thank you, Lauren, so much. You guys have any questions for Lauren? Drop them in the chat right quick. But we are going to get this wrapped up for her so that we can get on to the next piece. So thank you, Lauren. Everybody give her one more big round of applause.